Today we are going to be talking about something very common nowadays. Everybody is speaking about gratefulness. Everybody's talking about appreciation, gratitude. What is actually the real meaning of gratitude? What does that really mean? And I have some comments about the word gratitude that for sure is going to completely change your mind regarding if you're feeling grateful, if you're being grateful or not. Declare who they are in order to create the reality they deserve. So the first thing here about gratefulness here is that appreciation, gratitude is not a matter only for education. Usually when somebody does something to you, we usually say thank you or say, oh, I really appreciate it. I appreciate your business. This is very common. It's completely out of my mind. I mean, it's something so regular, normal. We are so on the automatic pilot about appreciation that we are not being grateful. It's just a matter of how well educated I am. This is not at all gratitude. This is not the state of contentment that I'm talking about. This is not feeling really the meaning of grateful, the meaning of being thankful. This is just in a very educated way of saying thank you. And this is very important, but it's not the level of the emotion that I want you to reach the highest level for whatever you want to reach in your life, manifestate in your life. You need to be grateful, as I usually say. But if it's only like thank you, thank you, thank you, this is not grateful. This is not being grateful at all. The second thing here that a lot of people tell me that, oh, I'm a very grateful person. I appreciate for everything. I appreciate the universe. I'm grateful for all the beautiful things that I received from this divine force. This is very a little bit tough for me to tell you, because this is very important that you're being thankful for God, for the universe, whoever you want to call. It is very important that you have your time for appreciate what we have received as a part of this universe. But this is called something else. This, I would say, this is like this is a prayer, and prayers are very important. But it doesn't really mean that you're being grateful. Prayer is just a connection with this higher thing, with this higher force, with God. So I'm telling you that you should be keeping it as well. So I'm asking you to be very well educated. I mean, if somebody opens the door, you say thank you. At the end of the day, you take some time to thank for the beautiful day that you had. So you're doing your prayers. But I'm going to tell you that all of these are not the state of being grateful as I speak to you when you want to manifest something in your life. And what is it, Edo? That how can I be grateful? Real gratefulness comes from a different way. It needs to go to your emotions. It needs to go, as I usually say, to your limbic system. And how can you reach that level? The only way is to get the state of contentment. Ooh, state of contentment. What is it? How can I do it? How can I reach that? State of contentment. Let me explain to you a little bit how it works in our body. Because when we feel this, when we reach that state of, wow, things are doing fine. There's no way to express it because it's a state. So when we have that feeling, it's a way that all your cells, we have trillions of cells. All of these cells, they want to feel that we are on that state of contentment, on that stage of contentment. So when you feel it, you're sending the message to your cells, and the cells are replying to you saying, woohoo, Edo is happy, Edo is content, Edo is feeling great, Edo is feeling grateful. That's the real appreciation. So the cell sends me the message back to my brain, and will create, my body, my system will create a hormone called dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter of happiness, of pleasure, of joy. So what I'm telling you here is, in order for you to manifestate anything in your life, it you definitely need to reach the level of this discontentment, the level that you can feel completely peace of mind. So that is the real gratitude. So anytime that you're feeling that you're being grateful just because you're saying thank you are not on that stage. If you're saying that you're being grateful because God is giving you good things, that's great. And you're being grateful for that reality. It's a prayer and it's great. You can do it. But what I'm inviting you to do here is to work with your brain, work with your system, work with your cells so that you can get and you can reach that level of contentment. The level of contentment that will bring you, that will trigger into your system the emotion of happiness. And when you reach that level, things start to open up so that you can create the new reality, the reality that you can manifestate in any time. That's exactly how you're gonna feel. You're gonna start seeing things for this new reality, and that's when gratefulness happens in your life. And the more you feel that state, the more you can be grateful. It's not a matter that you need to get things in order to be grateful. You don't need to be the results in order to be grateful. It is by the time that you're grateful, even for the little things, to reach that stage, to reach that state of contentment, that you create your new reality. If you think that this video makes sense to you and you want to learn how to manifestate more through gratitude, leave your comment. It's going to be a pleasure for me to read it, to answer, and bring new content to our channel here. I'll see you next week. To declare who they are in order to create the reality